Here, I'm going to demonstrate features of the movie clip loader that go beyond what you can do using the load movie command. Open the Flash document you are using for the last exercise. What we're going to do first is create the preloader movie that will show how much of our movie has loaded so users can know the status of their downloads. Create a new layer and drag it under your actions layer. Now I'm going to lock my actions layer so I don't put any art in it on accident. This is where you're going to put your preloader movie clip. Now I'm going to draw a rectangle on the stage. You don't have to copy me exactly, but for the exercise I'm going to keep it pretty simple. I'm going to change the stroke to 5. Make it nice and obvious. I'm going to select this whole rectangle and press F8 to turn it into a movie clip. I'm going to call it MC Preload. Press enter. And I'm going to double click it to go into symbol editing mode. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the stroke and the fill on separate layers. Right here, cut that out. Select the top layer. Shift, Control, or Command V, paste it there. I'm going to lock that layer. I'm going to go to frame 100 and create 2 regular frames by pressing F5. I'm going to create a keyframe on layer 1 by pressing F6. Then I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning. I'm going to select frame 1 of layer 1. And I'm going to bring it right in here like this. I'm going to click one of these frames in here and convert this to a shape tween. So basically what you have here is a 100 frame tween. This is going to be our preloader. Nice and simple. Okay, we want some action script on frame 1 though, so let's create a new layer. Change the name of the layer to Actions. Select frame 1. Open up the Actions panel. And just add a stop action. The reason you want to do this is so that the preloader doesn't automatically play. You want it to be stopped on frame 1. Once you have your preloader animation, go back to the main timeline and give your preloader movie clip an instance name. I'm going to call mine preload_MC. Just like that, and press enter to accept that. Now go to the actions in your actions layer. And here's what we created in the last exercise. What I'm going to do now is add more action scripts so I can connect the preloader I made with the movie clip it's loading. The first step to doing this is to create a listener. A listener is something that listens to information that something else is broadcasting, much like a person listening to a radio. In other words, objects such as a movie clip loader are constantly broadcasting information. As I briefly mentioned earlier, the information broadcasted by a movie clip loader are things like, "Hey, I just started downloading something," or "I'm currently downloading something," or "I just finished downloading something." Listeners listen for and can react to these broadcasts. To create a listener, go to the line below where you typed var, mymcl, etc. I'm going to press enter to create a new line. Actually, I'm going to give a couple lines for some space there. And type var space my listener with a capital L colon object with a capital O. You see it'll turn blue. Space equal sign new object capital O again. Open and close parentheses semicolon. What you've basically done here is said, I'm going to create a new variable. The variable is going to be called myListener. The type that variable is going to be is an object, and that is equal to a new instance of an object. The next step is to attach the listener to the movie clip loader. To do this, go to the very last line of your code. I'm just going to select the end of this line, press enter, and then type mymcl dot add listener capital L on listener, open parentheses. Then you type the name of your listener. The name of our listener is my listener with capital L. So type that. Close parenthesis. There you go. Save the file. Now that your listener is attached to your movie clip loader, you can create the action script at your preloader to show a frame according to what percentage of your movie is loaded.